Welcome back to Marker Mondays with your host, Spiff Ellis. We are back. It's been 3 months. I know. You've been wondering, where have I been? You've been wondering, when is he going to return? You've been wondering, is he ever going to make another one again? Well, the answer is yes. Here we are. I know there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of racial tension. There's a lot of death happening due to police brutality. There's the virus. There's just a lot. And I know that you guys can't get away from it because you're on social media and things just find you when you're not looking for it. Or you might be the person who is looking for it and indulging themselves in the news. But I got good news for you. God is in control. And 2, you have the choice to go into a private place in your room and you can create. So that's what we're here for today. So today, I, your host, Spiff Ellis, I'm going to give you a Marker Mondays. I'm going to inspire you. I'm going to influence you to create today if you haven't created in a minute. But today's the day, all right? So grab your markers, grab your sketchbook, grab some soda, some chips, whatever it is that you're about to eat, and let's get into it, all right? And draw to this. The best results come when you guys draw to this, because I want it to be something to just inspire you as you're trying to create and you feel like you got an artist block or you stuck. This is the day, all right? So grab what you need and tune in. Stick around, all right? Man, it's been a minute. It's been probably like 3 months now. I know I've been gone. I've been MIA. Y'all been like, whoa, like where he been? What's going on? Like where's Spiff at? You know, I took a hiatus, man. I just feel like just since the virus started, I just been off. Like I've been feeling off. And I, for one, know how important not only Marker Mondays, but I know how important creativity is for me personally. And when I know for a fact that I'm having issues doing that, there's a problem, you know. And sometimes, no matter how great you are, how great you see yourself, or how much you believe in yourself, when your emotions aren't aligned with your desire to create, then you're gonna have trouble. So, you know, not as an explanation, but just letting you guys know, like, that's what it is, you know, and it may happen again. You never know, you know, but here we are. This is episode 14. We're back. As you can see, I'm sketching this character. I had a reference of a guy that I thought looked cool, but then I honestly just made it my own. This time around, I just kind of did my own thing with it. It's really just like a representation of how I feel from life, you know what I mean? Like, this is what life has been, you know, handing me. There's a lot of blessings. There's always more blessings than negativity. There's more blessings than tragedy. Always. They always outweigh the bad, you know. But life lately has been very weird. All the uncertainty. There's uncertainty all the time, you know. But we as humans, normally we can control going outside. We can control going to get our hair done, getting a haircut. We can control going to the gym, going shopping, and, you know, going to see family. But like when you have the restrictions of all the minor simple things, it could take a toll on you, you know. And just an airborne virus, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. You know, that's such a curveball from life. You know, I know everybody had plans to go outside and, you know, travel out and to, you know, enjoy summertime, but we got one more month left of summer. And honestly, like, I'm not even really thinking about it. You know, I'm not really thinking about summer too much. I'm enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying the days that God has made, but I'm really focused on, you know, just getting better with, you know, with time, just as a whole, as a man, like getting better with art, better with family, better with my relationship, better with my relationship with myself, better with my brand, my art, like just everything. Like, you know, I've never been the type of guy that want to go out all the time, to be honest, if I'm being real. I really like my me time, and it gets to a point when, of course, I'm going to need to talk to people or learn from somebody else or give somebody some game. But yeah, so I just feel like all my creative people, all the artists, everybody that follows me, anybody that might look up to me, I know that you guys are feeling the same thing. I know that it's been hard to get in front of the iPad. You've been having issues in front of your, your sketchbook. Like, you haven't been feeling anything. I would say it's the news. It's the actual virus that's happening. Obviously, like, I'm pretty sure there are people that have relatives that they have lost due to the virus, due to the recent police brutality, like killings, like cops killing people, like all the racism. I myself personally have lost a family member to COVID-19. Unfortunately, it did affect me because it was like, it's close. Things are disregarded by all of us when things don't happen to us. Like, we see it, we like, dang, like, that's crazy, like, that's wild, like, I can't believe that, such and such has the virus, such and such has COVID, but it's just, it hits home, when somebody in your camp, in your circle, in your family is affected, and actually doesn't survive it. So just like that alone was crazy. And this time, this whole year, like, started off kilter. I'm blessed to have released my coloring book in March. I started my coloring book, I started making it like on New Year's actually. And I don't know, I felt like ever since Kobe passed, like around that time, like things has been weird, things have been weird. I know that, it's just God, doing his thing. God has always been in control. God has been guiding and in charge of time since the beginning of time. Like he made everything, but there's just certain things you just don't understand. And I think me personally, spiritually, I've been in a place of just searching for God, like really looking for God, like, yo, I really need you to help me be what I'm supposed to be. And I think that when we are so focused on getting there, like the destination, you can kind of depress yourself. You can get yourself into a depression. I came to the realization recently that the journey is the destination. Like, being refined and carved and shaped and molded into what I'm born to be is the destination. As weird as that may sound, I feel like that's the truth. Like, you can get an X amount of money, but it's always going to be more. Like, there's going to be more that you want, more that you need. And I don't know, I just feel like what we all need is just to sit back, step back and reflect and really look at our lives. Like, look at, how we got here. What have we been doing? What have we been feeding? What have we been allowing to distract us from the beauty of life? Just turning off the news, everything, you know what I mean? It's like, I find joy in doing art. And I've been in a very weird place. The one thing that saved my life outside of, my God and being baptized and everything, like literally, like expressively, like the one thing that saved me when I'm not feeling that, I don't know, yo, like it's weird, and thankfully I pulled myself together to make this Monday video, and I enjoyed it. It was, I as you can see, like I came up with some new little techniques. Like, I'm using this real Asian Korean like brush pen. It has, you just put water in it and you dip it into the palettes. As you can see, it's kind of like under the screen. So I was like mixing that with the markers, and it came out to be really wavy. Like, I really was going for a busted lip, bruised kid, beat up kid, because I feel like if 2020 was a person, it would look like this guy. If this year was a person, it would look like this guy. And I feel like we've all had hard times in our lives. We've all been stressing, and I think the best thing to do is to wake up with gratitude. Wake up thankful. Wake up thankful that you can see, that you can walk, that you have life, that you have the breath of life. wake up, with the attitude that no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening around me, I'm gonna keep trying. I think what has helped me lately is that I've been applauding myself and patting myself on the back for the little, the smallest, most minor things. Like if I wake up and all I do is print shipping labels for coloring books, or shipping labels for artwork, or shipping labels for something I sold on, a second hand market, whatever. Like, just if I just only wake up and eat cereal or cook breakfast or take a shower, I pat myself on the back for that, because it's like, why do you have such a big expectation, such as a huge expectation of yourself to wake up every day and go hard to the point where you body everything you do? Like, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? So obviously expect a lot of yourself, push yourself, don't let yourself fall off and slack and stuff like that. But don't feel the need to be at this 100% level all the time. That's not real. That's not realistic. That's not possible. We all have our days and our months and our weeks and our years. You know what I mean? So as I look forward to the future, I just remain hopeful and remain positive and optimistic that, I'm getting back into my artistic bag. I'm getting back into my creative place, but at the same time, I realize, like, spiritually, it has to be a balance. So me exercising every morning, me praying every morning before I exercise, and then creating. So it's expression, it's physical, keeping myself physically fit, and also keeping my spirit right and my heart right and my mind right. So it's like all of those things have to be cohesive to each other. They have to happen at the same time every day, so not saying that you have to, bench press 400 pounds every day, but just something, push-ups, whatever. Like right now in this time, we need ourselves. We need God the most. I feel personally, I need God the most. The more that I've ever needed him. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no answers. No president has the answers. You don't have the answers, but God does, and God can give it to you. But it's just like, trust yourself, trust God, trust the process, because the process is the only part that matters. There really is no destination, because once you get somewhere, there's always another place to go. You get to the top of the mountain, you look forward in the horizon, you see another mountain that's taller, and then you go to that one. You never really make it, but you make it. You know what I mean? When I'm saying that, what I mean by that is that you make it, but you have to keep, feeding it and nurturing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a seed in you. And that's what I tell myself every morning. Look in the mirror, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what walk of life you come from, what you believe in. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, there's a seed in you. There's a seed in me. There's a seed in me. And every day you water it by trying new things. You water it by being gentle with yourself. No matter how tough or how thug you are, how gangster you are, who cares? Like, none of that matters if you are not at peace with yourself. I refuse to be wealthy and not be peaceful and have peace in my life, in my mind. I'm fine and happy and content with what I have right now, because God has given me peace of mind. I have a sound mind. I don't have suicidal thoughts like I used to. I don't have thoughts of anger like I used to. God is healing my pride and frustration. He's healing me. You know what I mean? And he's taking it one day at a time. Only if I take my days one day at a time. So he can't be patient with me if I'm not patient with myself. You feel me? So as you create and build on your brand and build on yourself as a woman, as a man, whoever you are, like, just know, like, you can't get there overnight, and know that you will not sustain it unless you're gentle with yourself, and unless you give yourself the grace to continue, and give yourself the grace to fail and to miss days. Don't be hard on yourself. And that's what I keep telling myself. So remember, pick up a pen, pick up a paintbrush, for a camera, whatever. So do whatever, but just don't give up. Like, I know we'll get through this virus. We'll get through this year, So peace. Much love.